everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's making it through this week. I wanted to do a book review. I just finished up another book. This one is called Anatomy for Strength and Fitness Training, an illustrated guide to your muscles in action, by Vella. I will say first and foremost, I really liked how this book was laid out. And it was funny because I read the introduction and there was like one thing he said in the introduction that I was like, oh, I don't know. He said something about cardio, like steady state cardio being the best way to lose fat. And I was like, oh, I don't know if this is going to be the book for me. But once I got into it, I realized that wasn't quite what he meant. And I really agreed with pretty much everything he said in this book about, how to strength train, how to use it, how to, gets into HIIT, gets into steady state cardio a little bit, and he meant it in the way, yes, short term it is a good way, but then long term you gotta build muscle. So he does get into that a little bit, and I enjoyed, so I was happy about that, because when I read that at first I was like, oh, I don't know how good this book's gonna be, but I actually ended up really liking it, mostly because of the illustrations and the so I'll show you an example here. I've had some other books with the illustrations of the muscles in the body. This is probably the best one I've read so far, and it really, helps that it doesn't get too complicated, and it highlights really specifically the muscles that they're working in each exercise. So I was happy about that. Now it's organized into warm-up. You got warm-up, then you've got abs, warm-up, abs, compound and power exercises, hips and legs, then it goes into the different sections of the body. Plyometrics, chest, arms, back, so it breaks it up into that. And then aerobic and metabolic training. And the science in it is really good. It's a really good kind of quick overview, because there's not a lot of, it's a quick overview. It's a quick overview, and it's a quick, good review of basic information. Gets into a little bit of the, training principles and that kind of thing. So yeah, I enjoyed this. It goes over each exercise. Each section has a little introduction about what it's talking about, and then just goes straight into exercises. Really lays out what muscles you're working, how you're working them, where the muscles insert and originate, all of that, really useful information, or that you don't necessarily get in a workout book, in an exercise book, and it gives those not just for weightlifting, but also for plyometrics and stuff, which you don't usually see. So it's got box jumps, and it has the illustration of the box jump and every muscle that's working when you're doing box jump. All the major muscles, I should say. Of course, there are a lot of little teeny muscles that, of course, that would be way too much. But so it does each exercise has a little, overview of the exercise itself, why it's good. A lot of the more complicated exercises like deadlifts and squats and like some of the plyometric stuff, it says, you know, don't try this without having a demonstration first, which I appreciated. It didn't just try to explain it to you and then say go at it. It definitely, you know, said, you know, find someone who's knowledgeable and have them show you how to do this before you do it, because it's complicated. It's very technical. So I like that. And that has little tips for each exercise, how you start, how the exercise is supposed to go, how it looks, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, and it finishes up with stretches and cool down. So I enjoyed this book. Like it was a quick read. Like it's a good like quick reference kind of guide that, you know, it's not one of those books that you kind of read through. I did just to see what it was, you know, just because. But I would definitely use it from here on out as like a quick reference guide. Like if someone were to ask, like, you know, like if I were to be showing someone an exercise and we're like, oh, well, what exactly, you know, what muscles is this working? And then, you know, if I don't have it right off the top of my head, I can like swing back and look at this and pull it right out. So I like it for that kind of purpose. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did get something out of it, please hit the like button, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all probably tomorrow with a new video.